Hey, welcome back. Here with the Granamy 2 full size. We have some faders to change. So I'm going to show you how to unmount this and replace your fader. You're going to need a Torx head like this, number 10. So we're going to go right into it. You're going to have 6 screws to remove. So we can bring this board down. And you won't need to unplug anything. You can just leave everything as is. This shouldn't take too long. Alright, one more to go. Be careful not to damage the wires, not to pinch them. Plus we're going to need to cut some zip ties, and you're going to need to be very, very careful. So as you can see now, we can pull this down a little. And the fader I need to change is the 5th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be this one. And here you're going to have to cut the zip tie that's holding the wires. I'm just going to bring the camera closer. Like this. So you'll need to cut the zip tie so you can bring the fader out. And you'll notice how the motor comes through the PC board. And when you're going to push it back to put the screws back in, you need to make sure that the black and red wires of the motors of each motor are aligned with the hole so they don't bend and break. They need to come out through a little. So I'm going to put you guys back here. So, okay. So it was the 5th one, this one right here. Again with the same screwdriver. This. Be careful not to lose the screws. Shitty song on the radio. It's Friday, so the atmosphere is a little looser. People are having fun. So after we cut the zip tie, want to make sure not to cut any wires. So you can just pull it out like this. This one was moving slower than the others. So we just replaced them. Maybe when I have some spare time, maybe I'll open it up and try to make it run it smoother. But right now, we're kind of busy, so we don't have time to waste. New one. It's gonna go back in the exact same way. if you want a little tip, once you slide it in, you take the knob and you put it back on the other side so it will hold the fader in place. It won't fall out. All right. So we're gonna put the screws back in. So it's kind of in a tight spot. You have to get your hands through some pretty tight spaces, but it can be done without unplugging everything. There you go. So we're gonna plug this in. Make sure to plug it with the red wire on top, just like all the others. Okay. And there you go. And then the key here is to align the fader wires so they're going in between and not over the motors. So when you put the screws back in, you won't damage anything. Get the screws. There are really some weird songs on the radio. There we go. Okay, so just making sure that, like I was saying, the holes that the motors go through, I was just making sure that the black and red wires weren't being crushed. And there you go. After that, you just put your screws back in and you're done. Just remember to put back the zip tie. So it can be done without taking everything apart. You just unplug it, unscrew the 6 screws, and then you can slide them in and out. So there you go. That's how you change a fader on the Granemy 2. So please subscribe to the channel, like my Facebook page, and I'll post some more stuff. See you next time.